Another week and another handful of videos uploaded to YouTube. You know, the thing that keeps me going with this little hobby of mine are the comments. I love reading your comments. I'm going to try something a little different with this video. I'm going to call it Sunday Shoutouts. It's my opportunity to highlight just a few of my favorite comments from the past week. So, without any further ado, let's start with my video on the missed opportunity that was 2009's Land of the Lost feature movie starring Will Ferrell. Subscriber Eric Cheatwood said, "The problem with movies like this and so many other remakes is that they're not trying to be tributes or updates. They are instead mocking the things that earlier generations adored and held as values. Yes, the originals may be sappy or corny at times, but they carried a message of family, loyalty, and friendship, not to mention happier times." Eric, I couldn't agree more. It's all about heart, my friend. The original Land of the Lost had a ton of it, and even though the movie made me laugh a few times, when it came to heart, it struck out. I hear Sid and Marty are working on a new version. Hopefully this new one will hit the mark. My second video this week focused on the great, lifelong friendship between Don Knotts and Andy Griffith. Channel subscriber Kenny Neighbors shared a memory that I truly love. He said, "I do understand what you mean about watching certain programs with a loved one, and you remember all the good times. I used to watch Sanford and Son with my grandmother a lot, and I cherish those memories. My grandmother passed away in 1992, and ever since then, all I do now is try to make her proud." Well, Kenny, that comment makes me proud. I'm reminded of my brother-in-law Mike as well, who would watch Days of Our Lives with his grandmother every day during her final years. Did he like Days of Our Lives? No. But he cherished the extra time that he had with her. Continuing with my Bigfoot obsession, I also released a video focusing on the Sid and Marty Krofft extravaganza that was Bigfoot and Wild Boy. Channel subscriber Danny Tanner echoed my thoughts when he said, "The part in the intro where Bigfoot is running under the trees used to be both exciting and scary to me. To me he was a monster, but friendly, but still a monster." Great comments, and Danny, by the way, has a pretty cool channel of his own where he reviews various DVDs. It's good stuff, you should check it out. Also, Derek Franklin did a little detective work and potentially tracked down Joseph Butcher, also known as Wild Boy. He said, "FYI, my research skills found a 67-year-old Joseph Albert Butcher living in Celebration, Florida, with a previous address history as the Joseph Albert Butcher who played Wild Boy, with stops in Seattle and California." Hey, pretty cool. The timeline checks out, and at least one of Joseph Butcher's credits in the Internet Movie Database includes the middle initial of A. So you may very well be onto something, Derek. My last video this week was about the lovely Laurette Spang, Cassiopeia from Battlestar Galactica. I have long been an admirer of Battlestar Galactica and Laurette's work on the show, so this was a fun video to put together. Channel subscriber Dirk Starbuck added this: "My favorite actress from that series, the most stunning of the many beautiful co-star and guest star actresses. An absolute beauty with a relaxed, easygoing girl-next-door disposition, perfectly suited for Starbuck. And being only a couple years older than Boxy, I loved the way that she sometimes acted as his babysitter. Oh boy, the warped fantasies of a young Gen Xer." Nicely put, Dirk. That Boxy was one lucky kid, wasn't he? This video is something of an experiment for me, so if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments section and I'll keep doing it. I'd also appreciate a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would be honored if you would consider it. I talk about music, movies, and television, mostly from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. You know, the good stuff. But most importantly, and as always, thank you so much for watching and for commenting.